Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up. But first, our top story. Authorities on the Pine Ridge Reservation are investigating a deadly weekend shooting. It happened early Saturday morning when tribal police responded to a home in Kyle. Officers found the body of a male. Police say the home was riddled with bullets. They're asking anyone with information to call the Oglala Sioux Tribe Dispatch Center at 605-867-5111. To many young South Dakotans with ties to agriculture, showing cattle is a rite of passage. However, for a 13-year-old from Ree Heights, showing cattle is one of the ways he remembers his late father. Croy Ryman's dad, Nick, died in a plane crash south of Highmore when Croy was just 4 years old. Croy was too young to show cattle with his dad before then, but now, nearly 10 years later, he's carrying on a tradition that his father started.
He showed growing up, and then he raised club calves, and he sold calves. He was actually coming back from a sale in Texas, so they'd flown down there for the weekend for a sale.
In 2015, the National Western Stock Show in Denver named a traveling trophy after Nick Ryman. Earlier this month, Croy won that trophy, showing his steer named Frosty. Croy's mom says it was great for Croy to win the trophy, but also bittersweet because his dad wasn't there to celebrate the achievement. 2023 was a record year for the Deadwood Gaming Association. Casinos in the historic gambling town broke several monthly wagering records last year, fueled by growing interest in sports betting. Overall revenue was up 4%.
Sports wagering was up 50% for the month, and we had another record month for sports wagering of over $1 million. So that's really come on strong this year as well.
Deadwood is looking to add new events to help make the town a year-round destination for tourists and gamblers. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's a gorgeous start to your Sunday out there with sunrises abound. A prime example of that is the frozen waters of Lake Madison. That is just a 10 out of 10 start to the day out there, but it is chilly with temperatures in the teens and low 20s, especially if you are east river. So if you want to go out there and enjoy that sunrise, I don't blame you, but just plan accordingly. Meanwhile, here in downtown Sioux Falls, we are also looking at a very nice start to the day, but again, it's chilly. 18 at the airport, but no wind, so no wind chill to worry about. Satellite and radar is going to be pretty quiet for the rest of the day beyond a little bit of fair weather cloud cover, and really a majority of this upcoming 7-day forecast doesn't have a whole lot to talk about. But we'll find a few conversation points. More on that coming up in a little bit.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, while most young calves don't get their own book, one critter in Mitchell has. 9-year-old Scarlet Radke wrote the book Scarlet and Lucky, telling the story of her bottle calf. The book delves into the beginning of Lucky's life, how he met Scarlet, and some of the adventures that the two have shared.
And then here we have a picture of when Lucky went viral on social media. And here I'm teaching kids about Lucky. We took him to libraries and to the Mitchell Fairgrounds.
Looks like a great book. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Summer Rottershot takes us to Scarlet's family ranch and talks about the journey that she and Lucky have been on, both in and out of their book. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. Competitors of all ages and skill levels are invited to take part in ski and snowboard races to benefit Emily's Hope. The races take place from 1 to 3 p.m. at Great Bear Ski Valley in Sioux Falls. The entry fee is $10. Skiing and snowboarding is open to the public from 9 to 6. The tubing hill is open from 9 to 4:30. Season Pass Sunday is 6 to 8:30 tonight. The City of Sioux Falls outdoor skating rinks are open. They're located at Campus, Frank Olson, Memorial, Sherman, and Tuthill Parks. The hours are from 1 to 8 p.m. The Dakota Wind Quintet presents a Sunday serenade showcasing masterpieces of chamber music. It's taking place at the Hamry Recital Hall on the campus of Augustana University. Tickets are $10. And you watch the AFC Championship game on KELOLAND TV. CBS Sports coverage begins at noon Central Time with the NFL Today. That's followed by the Kansas City Chiefs at the Baltimore Ravens at 2 p.m. Adam?
mentioned it was a pretty chilly start to the morning. These are our current temperatures as of around 8 Central Time. We're in the upper teens and low 20s in many locations to the east, including 15 for Yankton, 17 in Brookings, 19 for Aberdeen, about 20 Mulbridge, 21 in Pierre. Either side of 40, though, Custer, Rapid City, and Spearfish. Buffalo sitting up there in the northwestern corner at 33. The wind isn't going to be a big concern today. 5 to 10 miles per hour out of generally a south by southwest direction, but that's going to turn by Monday. For this morning, though, just one small dense fog advisory. It's down toward Lincoln, Union, Clay, and Yankton counties until 9 a.m. Central Time. Keep that in mind for the first portion of your Sunday morning routine. Visibility may drop below half to a quarter mile at times. Otherwise, locally or regionally, there just isn't much going on. You have to head east of the Mississippi River to get in on anything, and even then, it's snow in southern Michigan and a lot of rain for portions of the mid-Atlantic and southern New England, portions of the lower 48. That's really going to be it, though, as we just get miss after miss here in KELOLAND, whether it's to the south or to the east, or in some cases both. We are going to close the month of January and start February on a very quiet note, but a progressively milder one, as odds for above average temperatures remain favored by a decent extent, especially the further east you go. However, as we head later into February, that does change a little bit. Yes, overall above average temperatures, or at least the odds for them, are favored. We do start to get that cooler air to nudge its way back into southwestern portions of South Dakota. So we'll keep an eye on that as we head toward the middle of the month. High temperatures today climbing mainly into the 30s and low to mid 40s for southeastern and northeastern KELOLAND. We'll even get in on some record challenging warmth out west, especially toward Rapid City. If you're keeping score at home, the record for today in Rapid City is 59. I think we should at least be able to challenge that, if not outright beat it. And if we don't do that today, well, we have several other opportunities on the way as we head into the final days of January. So there's today. Tonight we'll fall into the 20s with a few upper teens east river, 30s and 40s out to the west. The rest of your 7-day forecast is quiet, but progressively milder, though, in Sioux Falls, as we get back up into the mid-40s by next weekend. All the while, cloud cover also does gradually build back into the picture. In Aberdeen, 40s from start to finish, peaking midweek in the upper 40s. Again, you also have some cloud cover creeping back in by the end of that 7-day forecast. 40s to near 50 in Pierre, sunny at first, but then a little more cloud cover headed into your Friday and Saturday outlook. And last but not least, we head over to Rapid City, where we'll also see temperatures well above average for this time of year. Keep in mind, we should be in the mid-30s. We're talking about highs today through next Wednesday, about 30 degrees above average before you back off a little bit. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.